Cup of the daytime. Let me just update title real quick. So, Cup of the Day, daily Trackmania tournament. This time we're playing on what looks like a very high technical track. With a lot of drifts and stuff. We'll see though. But yeah, that's the plan. This actually looks like some Trackmania 2 stuff. Cool. Or Trackmania Turbo even? The scenery here is wild. This is what I imagined the future would look like when I was a kid. Like tall skyscrapers, high advanced roads, rooftop trees and stuff, yeah. The future is now.
If you just combine the medals from the first 30 minutes of the last 2 runs.
That's interesting. That's an interesting stat. But again, like the players who have the world record on that have had so many runs that are good and die to bad maps, so it's not really a unique thing. I should have probably seen the GPS on this. Oh no, there's a reactor boost. Well, at least he can't flip, but there is a reactor booster. Of course. My trauma is not kicking in at all, I swear. This reminds me a lot of the one Cup of the Day that was a few days ago with the Asian looking track. Asian theme. Like how it plays is very similar.
Don't worry, I'm sure you will find a way to flip.
Drift. How do you just go middle here? Again, I should have seen the GPS, but I'm too lazy to check it out. I think you go this side and then here, yeah. And then long drift up. Followed by this, which I didn't really understand. Something like that? Probably?
This guy's Sigma is fucked, dude.
Yo, Viet lurk.
Okay, just gotta do that without any respawns, and we should be pretty fast. Turn off cars. Is there actually a fast finish? I think that is the fast finish. Like, not every single map has this risky finish, safe finish concept. Some maps do, but not every single one. Wide. Jump. Long drift up to the left. Oh, you can dive in. Okay, that's better. This map's hard. People are already doing 45. Wow. Okay. So I think this turn. Holy shit, chat. Yes, I got into 69th place, alright?
Nice.
I got in the 69th position. You happy? It was pretty nice. It's not that huge. Someone has to be 69th. That was me, that run. Okay, good speed. Actually good. I'm gonna be like 50th. 35.
6 is scared of 7 because 7, 8, 9. But why did 7 eat 9? Because you're supposed to eat 3 squared meals a day.
These jokes are too advanced, man. Avon? 45-2? What? I should have seen the GPS. Let me do one more run and then I'll check the GPS. No, I'm gonna check now. I'm gonna check now. I hope the author has a good time. Can I... Camera 3 GPS? This is not gonna help me. Okay, it is gonna help me. He goes full speed. That's actually... Oh, that's huge. This is the line I was missing. One of them. Downhill, good.
I've been watching
Low
for
airtime.
a few months from VODs.
Very sharp.
Least I could do. I went to school in the States with someone from Norway in our foreign exchange program. Small world.
Yo, that's cool. Thank you so much. Wait, qualified. Dude, thank you for the 50 euros. Holy.
This guy's Sigma is fuck, dude.
I'm glad you like the content. Thank you so much. That is crazy, man. And yeah, a lot of Norwegians do study abroad for a year.
A Roman legionnaire walks into a bar. He holds up 2 fingers and says, 5 beers, please.
Are you just copying these off of a list, though? I feel like you're just copying these jokes off of some website. Can you just send the website? Like, I appreciate the jokes, but... Why is my TTS just one big list of jokes? Thank you, though. What else is TTS for? I don't know. I feel like the...
Less than 3.
I feel like the joke of jokes got old. But anyways, I need to be top 64 here, guys. Shabba, thank you for the 2 months. I need to be top 64.
Descartes walks into a bar. The bartender says, can I get you a drink? And Descartes said, I think not, and disappears.
I don't get that. You guys are too smart. Maybe I'm just uncultured and I don't know history. Yeah, let's bad speed. This is faster though. No.
I have a stepladder. I never met my real ladder.
Holy shit. Do you guys have like a stage somewhere? I'd go to this live show, man.
Wirtual. That's it. That's the joke.
Okay, that's just rude. You sound like one of those verified people on Twitter now. Who think that's it, that's the tweet, is good.
Poor guy. He probably hurt himself.
This guy's Sigma is fuck, dude.
Played the demo of the very first Trackmania like crazy. So many years later you bring the tickle back. THX for wholesome content EXO.
Yo, welcome back. Thank you.
I'm good friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. But I don't know why.
I need to no slide. I need to commit. That turn I'm losing
You were
point
in
2.
my dream last night. I don't know why. You didn't do anything worth it.
Are you dreaming about me? That's kind of cute.
I love watching
And
your
very
streams.
parasocial.
It's like watching Scrapey but without the wins. But in all seriousness, love hearing your process as you learn each track. Helps me learn a lot about this cool game.
You guys are savage. What the hell?
Why did the Norwegian take a ladder with him to the supermarket? Because he'd heard the food prices in Oslo were extremely high.
The hell?
Nice.
I do like telling you guys my thought process though for maps. But this one, I can tell you, it's like, it's empty. It's empty up here. I know one thing I can improve.
7, 8, 9, but 4 was too squared to tell anyone.
Like this, right? This makes sense, what I just did. Full speed.
What's the difference between a decrepit public transit building and a crab with breast implants?
But that's not 1.3
One's a
seconds.
crusty bus station and the other's a busty crustacean.
That was good. Never thought I'd hear the sentence busty crustacean. Dude, that crustacean's looking hella busty. Like, what's that?
My girlfriend told me I should be more in touch with my feminine side. So I crashed the car.
And that's sexist.
This joke is for the programmers in chat. JavaScript.
That was a bit weird, champ. I don't know. Like, you guys, what happened
The wife
today?
says to her husband that moves are falling from the sky. The husband says, it's reindeer.
Well, guys, I'm just gonna try to drive, alright? You guys do you.
What is 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and makes everyone go crazy? A $100 bill. Oh, here's one more. What's the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot? Guys will actually look for the golf ball.
I'm not getting Division 1 today. I'm a little too distracted and a little too bad. But we will try to be Division 2 champions. That was pretty good.
Hey Wirtual, I just wanted to tell you that.
Pulse champ? That what? I can't improve. No, that's bad. Like, if I get 0.3 faster, I'm probably
A
in.
gummy bear.
Let me mute TTS for 1 minute here. Let me try to get one clean run in. I muted TTS for a singular minute here so I can focus. That's bad. Not at all speed in the end. This is gonna be my final score. And we're out of Division 1. We got Division 2. Which is not too bad. I still don't know where I lose a second.
One cheer one. Always watched you on YouTube. Probably the best day to join chat for the first time.
The
BC
best
of these
or the
jokes.
worst, depending on how you see it. I gotta check the record to see where I'm losing a second. Gonna watch Granati and see, because I don't understand this one. Let's see. Division.
A couple is
Also, it
walking
has
in
a
St.
mod.
Petersburg Square on Christmas Eve. They feel a slight precipitation. I think it's raining, says the man. No, it's snowing, replies the woman. How about we ask this communist officer here? He is always right, exclaims the man. Officer Rudolph, is it raining or snowing? Definitely raining, Officer Rudolph replies before walking off. The man turns to his wife with a smile.
This is
See?
too long.
Rudolph the red-nosed rain, dear.
You lose me with like a minute-long joke.
Oh, now I remember what I wanted to tell you.
You lost me. Wait, so you got a lot wider?
One evening a wife tells
A
her
lot
husband
wider?
she has something important to tell him. The husband says, "What is it, love?"
Full
the
speed?
wife says, "I'm pregnant." The husband replies, "Hi pregnant, I'm dad."
That's full
The
speed.
wife says, "No, you're not."
Less drift here, higher and more speed. No reactor boost trick either, okay. I mean, I don't know. It seemed like I'm doing mostly the same stuff. Samothra, thank you for the prime.
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies.
I've heard this joke with different build-up, same punchline. This map looks very dark now, though. Like, it looks more like a city, but
A man walks
how
into
are
a
you
bar
supposed to
and
see
is
anything here?
disqualified from the limbo contest.
Like, how are you supposed to see this corner, for example? I have
Do you want to
no
hear a joke about a jump rope? A, skip it.
idea where I'm going. It's so dark.
This guy Sigma is.
Did my
fucked,
shadows
dude.
not load correctly or something, or does it
Hey,
look like
you're
this?
Good man.
Like, some people have downloads off for this reason, so they cannot load other people's cars, other people's textures and stuff. But it's literally like
How do you sink a Norwegian submarine?
the only thing I
Scuba
see.
dive down and knock on the door.
The only thing I see is my numbers on the car. Yeah. Also here, barely see that. It's so hard to see. Oh well, I'm not gonna
I
complain.
will say, this map looks quite nice.
Oh, visually, sure. I wish I had a little bit more lights though. You can't concentrate with this TTS, so you have to come with the day. It's an interesting experience, yeah. Turn off the TTS. Guys, we've had the jokes, right? Applause in chat, you guys are very funny. Thank you for entertaining chat while I focus. Let's tone it down a little bit. For all the comedians. Let's tone it down. Too many jokes in a row and you're kind of just like... You're expecting too much to laugh and then it's kind of like, yeah. It was fun though. Kelsey. What pace I can do here consistently. The one thing I missed was this. Where they just commit more speed here. Like, it's a bigger jump to that sausage block, like here. This is what you have to do for a really good time. And then high, more speed, and fly. If you look at the list here, there are really good players that got in here with me. Like Muri's here, Simply Nick. Who else do I recognize? Lockodall's here, okay. There's gonna be a lot of competition for this. I thought I also saw Feed, but might just be someone else. Now Feed's probably Division 1 here. Clem is here. You saw Virtual there? Oh my god. Why did the map turn black? It's because the texture mod loaded. And it's a city night theme type of texture pack. So some turns now are almost blind. I'm glad I kind of learned the turns with the lights on before this texture pack loaded. But there's no way to unload the texture pack. So we're stuck with this for now. So this is the no knockout round. After this, the slowest 4 players are eliminated each time. So you don't want to make mistakes. I almost made a big mistake. Okay, that guy should have been Division 1. XLY 55 45 2. Yeah. You should have been Division 1. Others are way brighter? Oh god. Is it only my lighting actually? It looks great on lyrics? Oh no, man. I had this in one TMGL step as well. I don't know why. But apparently I don't have lights. No. Yours look like mine too? Okay. There's probably some setting that they have that I don't. It's not about updates. It's about settings. Visual settings.
Welcome to the vibe.
Whoa! What's that? The doctor! Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Appreciate it. That's very kind of you to do. Alright, I'm gonna do my classic tried and true strategy of never crashing. And let the others crash instead. See how far I get. Oh, Feed was here. Yeah, Feed is very good on tech. You probably barely missed Division 1. J-Craze here too, yeah. Clem went out, first round, full risk. Broly, full risk too. And the doctor, thank you for your prime too. Thank you so much. Guys. Everyone's just playing into my strengths. This map, it's almost like Trackmania blindfolded. And at that, I'm a master. I'm just making the map more playable for myself. It's all a plan. Okay, that's great. That was bad. Let's set up this. Oh. That was good. Good speed in the end here too. I was plus 56. And I gained. That was almost PB. So the thing is, you cannot change settings while you're on a server in Trackmania. If you change settings, your game will freeze for 10 seconds when you start the next round. So if I try to change settings now, I will be eliminated. There is no good way to get out of this. You literally just have to play how it is. We can make it like an audiobook though. I could just commentate everything that's happening. Kind of like a podcast. Welcome to the first episode of the Virtual Cup of the Day podcast. In this episode, we are playing the night track something something city. I don't remember which city this is. This completely dark city surrounded by the skyscrapers lit up with billboards and cars racing through the night. Wirtual, our main protagonist of this episode, finds himself in 22nd place in the third round. Yes, a little bit of a bad line up the last
This
uphill.
guy Sigma is fucked, dude.
But going into the sausage block, he nails a great downhill drift. And the jump takes him through to 18th place, securing a few more positions before the final jump. And he will be out into another round. But 4 players were not as fortunate. Flomegalol, Audrey, and Real Epiphany and Aona all went out. And when you're eliminated from Cup of the Day, you die. You die IRL. It's kind of like a Squid Game, where if you fail this challenge, you're out. So rest in peace to our 4 players here. It's the Squid Game City. So we have to win. I don't know. It would be cool to have that. I'm not going to spoil too much. No spoilers. Close your ears. I'm going to spoil something from the first episode. If you haven't seen Squid Game. Alright. It would be cool to have the stop-start game in Trackmania. Yeah? Like someone remake that and the Dole in Trackmania. That would be a really good map. And then host a competition on it. Alright, you can open your ears. I've said my piece. Tritro, thank you for the sub.
Top 32 and I gift a sub.
Top 32 and you gift a sub? Alright, deal. Spoilers
This
over.
guy
Thank you,
Sigma
chat.
is fucked, dude.
Wait, am I missing a reactor booster in the end? Like the reactor booster trick?
Top 16 and I gift 5 subs.
Okay. I like the challenge. I'll try my best. As always.
Imagine getting your account deleted if you lose in comp.
You get banned from the game. Banned for being bad. I don't think the air brake soup does anything. Did I gain anything in the end there?
How do you keep Wirtual and chat in suspense?
Are you gonna... Okay.
Like that?
Oh. Good one. I was in suspense, actually. That's a bad start. That'll make this line a little bit easier. Don't crash. Do not crash, do not crash, do not crash. So let's take stock here. 67. I tried to air brake reactor booster trick. No, it's just press forward. Press forward, I think. Oh, top 32. Marco, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back.
This guy Sigma is fucked, dude.
Still don't understand how they drive so fast every time. Bunkered, thank you for gifting a sub. That's good. And my starts are weak. This is bad again. But it's okay for now, just no mistakes. Plus 67? Maybe? 67. Skull DJ, thank you for the prime as well. Welcome back for 2 months. They have the lights, that's it. I'd like to know what this map looks like with lights. Feed out. Feed out. This looks horrible. I know. We're literally playing kind of blind. Like, I learned the map without the texture pack. With the texture pack on, though, it's awful for me. But I think, as some people said, I have the wrong settings. Okay. Oh shit. Not great, not bad either. We should be fine. I was doing well there up until the touch. Flink, thank you for the prime as well. Welcome back to the vibe. Div 2 is all the people who would have made Division 1 but didn't do the soup. Is there actually a big reactor booster trick? Because I've tried air brakes, but I don't get any gain.
You probably just need to update, and you can gain more speed if you flip the booster at the end.
That is a very wild TTS right there. Flip the booster in the end? God. Don't let it be me, don't let it be me, don't let it be me. Okay, we're fine. That's good. Oh, good. No, that's not it. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they slow down to get a reactor boost hover over the ring. Maybe it's a release at the... Because I'm doing the long air brake. But do you have to air brake all the way until the ground, guy? Because I'm considering just pressing forward. And not doing anything. Because I'm losing time by trying these tricks. Oh. Let me try, because there's a pretty big gap here. That did nothing. That, that did absolutely nothing for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything too stupid now. Just press forward next time. That's bad. Mm-hmm. $31, no trick. 34. We're keeping up. I don't need to do anything. Sideways wiggle, so you land sideways with reactor. Maybe? Again, it's too late to experiment. Oh, I'm stupid. But one other guy crashed with me. Totally didn't PayPal him. It just happened. There's no transaction between me and those other players. No transactions, they just happen to crash. They happen to crash in that round. That first guy driving very fast. The others, I can probably beat. That's... not supposed to happen. No. Come on. Oh, I was close though. I drove a good run, apart from my mistake. But I'm out. Top 6. Top 7. Not too bad. But I kept losing focus now on the start. Mart, thank you for the prime. Also, Sevi, your first COTD, of course, in this dark map. You can't see anything. It happens. I want to quickly go through the alerts I missed earlier, because I missed so many alerts during the random map challenge. Wait a second. Ah, here. So, AlperX, thank you for the prime. Dunson, thank you for the sub. Neodic, thank you for the prime. Eagle, thank you for the 5-month resub. Caspetti, thank you for the 5 months. Mr. Wood, thank you for the prime. Esper, thank you for the prime. Clinter, thank you for the prime. Stubiate, thank you. Knoppers, thank you. K-Drago, thank you. Just Ross. Exot. Almune, thank you for the prime. C squared. Lewis is my name. Wish, lol. 3 salty 5U. Her Hanny Horny, thank you for the prime. Pit Liberator. Fine Tails, thank you. Small Boy, thank you. Victory Screech, thank you for the 2 months. Maniac, thank you for the prime. Mulhaufen, thank you as well. Appreciate it, guys. We also have Qualified with the prime. Farusito with the sub. Wally. Did I miss anyone else? JPH, thank you. Drawdevix Pfeiffer, thank you. I hope I caught everyone. I think I got just about everyone. Thank you. And Chief, thank you as well for the resub. Okay, top 5. We have Vinch in last.
This guy Sigma is fucked, dude.
But if there are some trickery in the end, this is not over. If he just does like a reactor booster trick and beats everyone. Or just a good drift, or just a full commit turn. Okay, Brandon in last. Will he gain this back with an air brake? Oh, goes for it. Okay, that, yeah. Too late to experiment. Arcus, thank you for the 12 months, the 1-year resub. Appreciate it. This is Division 1, Division 2. Wait, he actually got it there. Oh, did you see how much that gained though? There he actually did the trick. GG. Like, it can gain crazy speed. Apparently. Okay. Top 4. Clem probably clear favorite here. Because he's been driving so consistently fast. Yeah. Top 3. Top 3. Burning Steel, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Welcome to the vibe. Is this still round tracks? No, we're playing cups now. I'm gonna play this cup and then...
Are you just gonna ignore that chat has said yep 20k times?
Yep. Yep, I am. After this, we're gonna play the AO8 Cup, which is a once-a-month competition in this game. Every 8th of the month. Every 8th of the month, there's a AO8 competition. Which is basically just downhill luck. That's what it is. AO8, just pure luck. Or skill and luck combined. It's fun. No, Clem, what happened? He crashed the very first corner. No, the meltdown. Oh, it's melting. Oh no, it's all falling apart. The DNF has not yet come through though, if he can stabilize. But he's probably tilted out of his mind. The other two just have to save.
Who's gonna win Div 2? Make a guess.
I did say Clem earlier. But at this point, 50-50. I'm saying Vinch. I'm saying Vinch. Torilla. Toka versus Vinch for the final. Alright, different starting lines. About even though. Vinch slightly ahead on the first drift, but this really comes down to speed in the middle part. How much you dare to... Full grip line, that's interesting. Both players do it. Vinch still ahead. Oh, but he touches the grass. Toka will be ahead for now. Vinch with lower air time, catching back up. It's very close. Vinch extending now. Toka hesitating in the drift. Who will get the most speed here? Oh, Vinch might get airtime. It's still fine for him. He just needs the last drift wall. He will hold the lead, and it is going to be Vinch that wins. GG. GG. Top 2. Toril Tavatan. We'll have to wait for another day.